someone ever given you something without you asking for it, and it was the exact thing that you needed in that particular situation? It could have been something to do with what you were feeling, or whether you were hungry and you were desiring a certain specific type of meal, and someone just brought you that particular thing without you even asking. That is one of the best feelings ever. I can imagine the type of joy that you went through. Today, we'll talk about a bit of that, but in retrospect. My name is Richard Oketch, and you are watching CITAM ChurchOnline. Sometimes we really need something, or you have desired something for a really long time, and you don't know how to go about asking for it, or you have really asked for it, but it hasn't come through as you had expected. God works in very timely fashion. Sometimes you do not understand His timing, but He works in timely fashion because He's never late, He's still on time. Just like the story of Lazarus. People said, if you had come earlier, he would not have died. That was in reference to the time Lazarus was unwell, and they had sent for Jesus, and he came 4 days later, but he still resurrected Lazarus. Now, the thought process that we have as humans is very interesting. It is often said that we should expect the best, prepare for the best, hope for the best, but expect the worst. I'd like to challenge that notion. In Matthew 7:11, the Bible is very clear about how God grants us the desires of our hearts. If your Father, who is evil, gives you things and does not fail to provide for you or to supply you with what you want when you ask for it, how much more will the Father in heaven, who knows your thoughts, who knows your deeds, who knows your actions, and knows the desires of your heart, provide for you? Hoping for the best and expecting the worst is a contingency plan. It's a system of thinking that we have been conditioned to live by so that it cushions us against failure, against emotional baggage that may come with disappointment, or in case things don't go according to plan. So you're always told, prepare, hope for the best, but expect the worst. I'd like to challenge us today to hope for the best and also expect the best. If you do not even believe, because I feel like it's a defeatist mindset. If you do not believe in the very words that you are proclaiming, in the very thing that you're hoping and trusting God for, how are you going to attain it? Sometimes we read the Bible and we are told about the faith that made people well. Have you ever thought about whether these people actually carved a hole through a roof to drop their unwell friend in the midst of a place Jesus was teaching, yet they somehow expected the worst? Would they have such energy to drill a hole in a roof, take down their friend right to where Jesus was so that he may be healed? What if they were like, let's just hope for the best, but in case he's not healed today, let's, it's okay, we'll try another time, or we can try something else. It is not a good contingency plan to have. And granted, it is human, and we are only but human beings. But try as much as possible in your hopes and in your expectations to hope for the best, but also expect the best. Matthew 7:11 is a very good verse that can teach you to have that confidence in God. It's not just about material things. It's even in your spiritual growth. Because sometimes people think this is all about the things I want God to give me. It is about finances. It is about my job. It is about my career. It is about the relationships I want. Not really. God has a holistic view on your life. So hope for the best and expect the best. It will bring you closer to God. It might give you a better push in your prayer life. It might even help you in how you interact with God on a daily basis. Because the more you interact with someone, the better you become at interacting with them. So even with God, try and interact with Him daily. Read His Word. That's the best revelation about what God has and how He speaks to you. And hope for the best, but also expect the best. Please make sure that you follow us on our social media pages and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And in case you have any comments or queries, please feel free to engage with us in our comment sections. And for those of you who might have issues that you'd like to discuss with us, we have people at the back end who are ready and willing to commune with you and talk with you and help you. I'm Richard Oketch, and you are watching CITAM Church Online.